Hello and welcome to Intention Tuesday. Thank you very much for joining us. We are excited to have you here as always. Thank you for um, stealing the few minutes away and choosing self care and expanding your spiritual toolbox. Today, we're going to be talking about the art of pivoting, choice, and focus. So, it's going to be a good one. But first, let's make sure that we are fully in our body. I have already created sacred space, so you're welcome to begin to sink in. I invite you to relax. I want you to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers and make sure that you are feeling yourself in your skin. Now I want you to become aware of your breath. Just simply observe your in breath and your out breath. Where is your breath going? Is it shallow? If it is shallow, can you pull it in deeper and fill your belly? Make a breath baby. And as you're getting yourself situated and you're beginning to anchor, I want you to focus on your feet. And I want you to allow your feet to unfold and really pay attention to the arches of your feet and imagine the roots unwinding out of the soles of your feet and out of the arches and effortlessly plunging into the ground and finding their way to the center of the earth and connecting with her. And as you ground and connect with the earth, invite her energy up into your body. That feels good. And as we fill up, we've got a few more people I can feel trying to get here. So we're really going to just luxuriate here in this moment. Allowing yourself to settle in into this sacred space here that is protected and built just for you. Okay, intention number 16 is based on the exercise from Abraham Hicks, and it's called the process of pivoting. And that means anytime that you're feeling a negative emotion, you're supposed to stop and say, something's important here, or else I wouldn't be feeling this negative emotion. So, what is it that I want? And simply turn your focus and your attention to what you do want. The moment where you're feeling that negative emotion is simply you not being in alignment with what you want. And so that situation is there for you to develop awareness. So when you're out of alignment, instead of focusing on that thing that says, I'm out of alignment, I'm out of alignment, this sucks, I don't feel good, I'm out of alignment, but continuing to focus on that thing that feels awful, it's cultivating the awareness to go, you know what, I'm out of alignment, this doesn't feel good. And then you pivot, right? You go, this is how I want to feel. This is the direction I want to be going in. This is where I want to shoot my arrow. And so you're pivoting and you're focusing on the thing that you do want. But in order to do that, you've got to be present. You've got to practice awareness. And you've got to be able to observe that emotion instead of absorb it, instead of becoming that emotion. So pivoting means you need to ask yourself in your current point of focus, does this make me feel good or feel bad? And then you actively move away from the bad and towards the good. Simple but not easy, right? Okay, well, intention number 16, our mantra for today is, I appreciate the opportunities to consciously choose what makes me feel good. I am present and I choose to observe and not absorb. All right, are you ready for your 10 minutes to expand upon this thought? Got our timer going. And I invite you to take a few more deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Allow your entire body to relax and settle in as you begin to easily expand, effortlessly open up your heart and your mind begin to find each other and align. In fact, imagine two arrows, one in the center of your brain and one in the center of your heart, like two compasses. And you want them to find each other and align so that they become one steady vertical center. And once your arrows are lined up, allow that line to become a tube and expand that tube so it moves through your entire body. A tube of light that goes from the top of your head all the way down your spine and out through your root chakra. And take another deep breath. And as you breathe, imagine you're pulling that tube down into the earth. Allow it to anchor there just like the roots of your feet have anchored to the center of the earth. So you're doubly steady. And you invite that mantra into your center. I appreciate the opportunities to consciously choose what makes me feel good. I am present and I choose to observe and not absorb. Take the essence of what those words mean to you. The empowerment of observing and not becoming what you see that pulls you out of alignment. Fill up with that essence. Let it overflow and expand that tube out of your body, out of the top of your head, and straight up and out into the heavens. And allow that tube to continue to expand and fill with the energy that is so abundant and there for all of us. And as we expand, we feel each other here beyond time and space. We feel that calm, steady energy of our collective. Building upon this thought, I appreciate the opportunities to consciously choose what makes me feel good. I am present. I choose to observe and not absorb. We're about halfway there. We still have more than enough time to continue to grow and be curious and gain momentum with our expansion. How freeing the very tool we have before us here, this art of the pivot, can be everything for you. It can allow you to witness without courting, without having to take on other people's feelings or thoughts or beliefs, and simply be without diminishing, dismissing, or judging. Instead, you're filling yourself with grace and empowering yourself to find your true north. Empowering yourself to move towards joy, to what feels good for you and what serves you. I appreciate the opportunities to consciously choose what makes me feel good. I am present and I choose to observe and not absorb. You are worthy of feeling good. You are worthy of feeling steady and certain. You are worthy just being. So let's take our last few minutes to really focus on observing and not absorbing. And if you lose your sense of presence, call yourself back to this moment, the very now. The only place we are empowered is here. Call yourself back from the past. Call yourself back from the future. And re-anchor yourself here. In the state of presence, you will be able to observe without absorbing. You will be able to take a moment and identify what you're focusing on. And as we all know, the imagination is our way in. So you can imagine a shield. Build it any way you'd like. What color is your shield? And place it over your heart, over your mind, and build this protective layer as a filter to remind you that it is not your job to absorb the energy of others. It's not your job to carry it for them. And our emotions are our emotional dashboard for us. And it's like our cars. And if we're overheating, it tells us to stop, that we need to do some kind of maintenance on our car. Doesn't mean our car is bad or broken. It just means it may need some water. It may need us to focus on it and then pivot. So if you feel like you're overheating or you catch yourself absorbing, bring yourself back to the mantra. I appreciate the opportunities to consciously choose what makes me feel good. I am present and I choose to observe and not absorb. That's our 10 minutes. I invite you to fully take on your Tuesday. Continue to expand this tool that's there for you. And I send you blessings, and we look forward to seeing those of you that join us at 10 p.m. tonight with Jill. Bye, everyone. Thank you.